What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning back into another episode of Freedom Talks on Friday. My name is Sam. Today I'm going to be talking about making sure you have a plan for when you retire. Now, I'm not referring to your financial plans after you retire. That is important to have set up. However, I'm speaking about having routines and keeping yourself busy after you retire. Whether you retire in your 30s or if you retire in your 40s, 50s, 60s, it's going to be very critical for you to, keep yourself busy after you leave your company that you've been working for 20, 30, 40 years. Because when you think about it, every morning you get up and you go to that job you've been in for a really, really long time, and then you go sit at your desk, and then you do exactly what you're supposed to do based off of someone else's instructions. You have a job to do, and it's somebody else telling you, hey, this is what you need to do for the next 8 hours, and you just go along and you do it. You don't even have to think for yourself. You just do what you're told. So whenever you get to your retirement age and you wake up and you no longer have a job to go to or somebody tells you what to do, you have to decide, what am I going to do today? What am I going to do every day? And you have to really think about it. 40 hours of your week was being taken up by somebody telling you what to do. So now when you're retired, if you don't have a game plan on what you're going to do, you're just going to be sitting around, and that's not good for your health, physical, mental. I believe that it's critical while you're still working to get involved in some type of activities, hobbies. So whenever you do break away from your 9 to 5 and you're ready to retire, then you have something to focus on. I read this article the other day, and that's what it really got me thinking, how important it is to find things to do after you're retired. Because the article was about like a 65-year-old guy who, after he retired, he just sat around in his chair. He just stayed stagnant, and because he didn't have any hobbies during his working years, and he didn't have the motivation to get up and start really living life with all that free time he had. And he essentially died. I think he had a heart attack because his body wasn't moving. He was just sitting around. So, if you decided to quit that 9 to 5, that's fantastic. Or if you're at your retiring years, that's fantastic. And you have all this free time now, I suggest embrace it and start doing everything you can to really live your life to the fullest. Do those things that you've always dreamed of doing. Those things that you used to daydream about doing at the office, but you knew you couldn't do it because you were stuck at the office. Start designing your own life. Start your own business. If you no longer have somebody, instructing you from day to day, make your own rules. Go travel. Just do projects around the house. Just don't sit still. It's going to shorten your lifespan by not being active and moving around. Anyways, guys, I was just thinking about that. I read the article, and I was laying in bed last night, and I was just thinking, all those people who retire at 65 or 62 or whatever, and they've gone 40 years with somebody telling them what to do, and now all of a sudden they're like, oh no, what do I do? I don't know what to do. Gotta do something. Gotta keep moving. You're only in your 60s. Ooh. Guys, have a plan for when you're going to retire. Financially, yes, get that set up. But this video was just to kind of remind you guys that it's critical to have other plans and routines to do after you retire to keep your mentality clear, focused, sharp, keep being kind to one another. I will see you next time.